Well, hi everybody, this is DearMamaSal, and I know you probably won't believe this, but this is the third time I have tried to put this vlog together today. The first two times I was still too angry. Yeah, I had something really trigger me today, and it had to do with what was going on at the leadership event. And I'm afraid I told somebody their fortune, and that's not a good thing. When I say their fortune, I told them what I really thought, which was not very good. So, and the sad thing about that is I can never take those words back, and they will remember them for the rest of their lives, and they will judge me for it, and that's probably, I deserve it. So for that I'm sad. For that I am very, very sad. But you know, another part of me goes, at least I said something. I think, and it needed to be said. Rightly or wrongly, it needed to be said. And my issue was that I had somebody telling me what was okay to do with human beings and their psychological makeup. And it had to do with asking some overall questions about things like abuse or drug addiction or whatever, and they were very not specific questions. And it was really interesting because for some reason somebody thought that if you asked the question, do you or anybody you know, have you or anybody you know, suffered from this? What they really didn't get was that if you personally have suffered from this, it's a very personal question. It feels like it was directed at you. You don't hear the or anybody you know, you stop it, have you? And then you stand to be counted on that, and then that really has a very big psychological effect. So I'm afraid that I had to stare somebody down and ask them if they'd ever suffered from any of these things, if they'd ever been abused in their life, if they'd ever had an addiction of any sort, have they ever, and I went down the list, and guess what? Squeaky clean, never had a problem. Well, if you never had the problem, you sure as heck don't understand it, do you? The only way you can possibly understand it is from a book. And understanding it from a book, from my experience, isn't the same as actually going through it. And for those of you who are listening here who have ever been through anything to do with abuse or drug addiction or any of those sort of things, you and I both know that what people imagine this is like and what it is really like are not quite the same thing. And you can probably tell from the amount of passion that I have in this conversation right now that I've had 3 attempts at this that I've ditched. Can you imagine what I was like when I actually told the person what I thought? Anyway, so I think they learned a lesson. I hope so. I really hope so. But the thing is, I can never take those words back. unfortunately. Never ever take them back. And so the lesson was twofold. Yes, I got to tell somebody my opinion, right or wrong, but boy, they will remember that opinion for the rest of their life, and I will be judged by it. So I better grow a pair and know that I did, and I am responsible for what I said, and part of me still doesn't regret it, of course. I think what's going to happen in the next few months, as I work my way towards retirement, is I'm probably going to have more and more of these reality moments hit me. And you know, that's okay. It's going to be a huge adventure for the rest of my life. One that I am inadequately prepared for in lots of ways, but that means that I just have to get more creative. It'll be an interesting journey, I think. So everybody, I hope you've had a super day, and I genuinely I'm going to go and do some shopping now. See the sights at Walmart. I can't believe they've actually got YouTube video now of the people of Walmart. I mean, I couldn't believe that when I saw some of those, and I'm going, yeah, I think I've seen some of those people. You know, I guess I'm happy I am not one of those people. I don't know what I'd do if I saw myself. I mean, that would be pretty bad, wouldn't it? What if I saw myself in one of those? Yeah. But there've been some horrific ones, and I'm going, really? Did they think that looked pretty? Oh well. So everybody, have a wonderful day. And my word for the day on the last 2 attempts of this was passion. You see, you have to have passion to get that angry. You have to passionately believe something is right or wrong to get that angry. And I have to keep reminding myself that if I didn't have the passion to be who I am, then I wouldn't have the passion to get that angry either. So I found that, you know, the one brings the other. Oh, big new store going in. Wonder what it's going to be. Interesting. Huh. I remember when they told me that they were bringing the Walmart here. Couldn't believe it. Look at the place now. It's all built up. Amazing. Okay, so I'm going to go shopping and get some grocery stuff. I'm going to try not to get too much. That's my big thing, is I'm trying to learn not to overbuy every time I go shopping, which is one of my habits. I'm trying to learn to halve my shopping bill where I can. I wonder if you can still see me. I look better in this light, people. I'm not sure if you can see me, and I'm sort of hoping that you can in some sort of low light sort of way. But I didn't do very well. You know, my hope was to get in and out of there without spending too much in the way of money. You see, this is why actually doing online shopping for me works a whole lot better. If I had done online shopping this week, I probably would have spent about $100. I didn't go online shopping this week. I decided I would go to Walmart and get stuff. Oh, that's serious low light. You probably can't catch it at all, but anyway, I'm just going to continue so that we don't. I'll put some bright lights on. There we go. Anyway, so I ended up spending 360 something bucks. And that's why I started doing the online shopping, because I really did believe that I would save money by doing it, even though I pay to have them deliver. Not only do you save money by doing it, but they also deliver it to your door. In other words, you don't have to pull it out of the car and get it to the door. They actually deliver it to the door, which is well worthwhile in my view. So this was extremely telling. And in the dark, I will wish you good night. And I'll speak to you tomorrow. This is Dear Mama Sal saying bye-bye for now.